Good morning, everyone. I know we've got a lot of you who have joined us, so I want to say welcome to what I'm sure is the first of many Teams meetings and Teams assemblies that you are going to be invited to over the next few weeks. I'd like to say Happy New Year. It doesn't feel very happy because you're not with us, but this is what it is. It's going to be a very strange time for all of us. Today you're going to be spoken to by Miss Jux and Miss Darby. They're going to tell you an awful lot about what is going to go on this week. There's a lot of new information, new technology, new things that you are going to have to learn about. We'll do it together. We're all going to go do this together. As usual, we are Team Ipsley. I've just got a quick message to say, which is be kind. This is going to feel very different to the last lockdown that we had, but we are still here for you. So be kind to each other, be kind to your parents, be kind to your teachers, but most of all, please be kind to yourselves. Look after yourselves, make sure you are okay. And as usual, we are Team Ipsley, we are here for you. Get in touch if you need to. We are going to be here for you every step of the way. Right, without any further ado, I'm going to hand over now to Miss Darby, who is going to come and tell you a little bit about what to expect this week. I'll see you soon.
Good morning, Key Stage 3. I am so happy to be back this morning. Obviously, as Miss Saul has just said, we would much prefer it if it was with you in person, but we are taking what we can get at the moment, and the fact that we are all together, even virtually, is magnificent. So welcome to this very short assembly. Now, when I do an assembly, the first question I usually ask is, can I do this alone? And the answer, of course, is always no. So thankfully this morning you have a Darby and Jilks special. Mrs. Jilks, are you ready?
I am ready.
She is socially distanced in the wings, waiting to come on for the second half. So let's get started. Later this morning on the website, there will be a number of absolutely fantastic, wonderful learning opportunities for you to get your teeth into and get engaged with over the next few days. It is important for you to know that for your Key Stage 3 subjects, these are what we call learning hooks. So it is to hook you into your learning and become really engaged in what is to come for the next half term, so for the next 5 weeks. You will find all the work, as before in our previous lockdown, on the school website. Please be patient because we will be uploading all of those things throughout the morning. So if you go onto the school website, you can scroll down slightly. There will be a big box that says learning from home or continued learning from home. Everything that you need is going to be in there. There are some fantastic opportunities for you to look up. For example, the magnificent Mrs. Jill, she can't wait to come on camera this morning, I can tell you, is going to do some fantastic engaging work about careers, because we do have a bright future to look forward to after all of this, and that's really important. Team Ipsley, woohoo! I know that Mr. Scientist Singh has put on some information about the moon before launching you, lovely link, off into your brand new learning next week. I know that Mr. Thomas has put some things on for Year 8 about tropical storms, very tropical. And for Year 7, you're going to be looking more closely at the continent of Asia. For art, you're going to get back down to nature and look at links about that. For Year 8 English, for example, you're going to be having power to the people, democracy and protest poetry is going to be introduced today for you for the rest of the week. And then just to calm things down a little bit, in RE, we've got to go Buddhist for Year 8 RE, and then we are going to be looking at magnificent, marvellous miracles. And the fact that I've set up a team assembly this morning is an example of that for Year 7, which is fantastic. Now, I'm very excited, so I do apologise for talking a little bit quickly. They will be uploaded throughout the morning. Please be patient with us, okay? Technology is fantastic, but we know sometimes there can be a little bit of a blip. We will try our hardest to get it up as soon as possible. Some of your teachers within those hooks have said that you can submit work if you want to this week. But for most of those subjects, this is a chance for you to get to grips with your learning topics for this week, and most of those will be followed up next week. Lessons next week, which Mrs. Jilks will also talk about, are going to look very different from next week. They will be more like the lessons that you are used to. So please just get engaged this week and get to know a little bit more about the curriculum coming up. Before I hand over to the magnificent Mrs. Jilks, Lots of you have requested devices to help with learning from home, and of course as Team Ipsley we are committed to making sure that we can help you as much as possible. Thank you for your ongoing understanding, however, that the government are still delivering those devices as I am live to you now. So we will get back to you over the next few days as quickly as possible when we can. If you're anything like me, you may experience some technical issues as well over the next few days. That is totally fine. That is what these 3 days are for. Please contact us as soon as you can via email, if you can, in the first instance, and then we will get back to you as soon as we can and offer you all the support that you will need to get you fully online for your learning as soon as we can. I think I've talked enough, which I'm sure Key Stage 3 pupils who know me will probably agree. So I'm now going to hand over to the rather magnificent Mrs. Jones.
Bonjour, Sarah. Happy Wednesday to you all. It's lovely to be with you once again, even though we are in a virtual situation. Now, next week you will receive a timetable. It's going to be very similar to the one that you currently have, although the timetables will be different. From today onwards, as Miss Darby said, they're going to be a series of hooking lessons, and my advice to you is to really have a go and get yourselves back engaged with your learning. From next week onwards, there will be different style of lessons. They will be longer. Some will be live or have an element of liveliness to them, and some will be pre-recorded. But as Miss Darby said, it will all be on the website, and once you click into each individual lesson, all will become self-explanatory. Expectations. Now, just like in school, with you learning at home remotely, we still have key expectations. We want you to have a go at all the learning this week and then all the learning next week. Just like in school, this is a magnificent opportunity for you to demonstrate, practice your case skills such as independence, resilience, problem solving. We want you to be really punctual to each and every lesson. Make sure that you join them. On our website, there are also guidelines on our home learning page, and like Miss Darby has already referred to, they explain everything you need to know to access these lessons. In lessons, virtually, just like in school, we want you to show respect. We want you to listen. We want you to follow all the tasks. Now, really importantly, on Friday of this week at 2 o'clock, there will be an online tutorial with your tutor. This will give you the best opportunity for you to ask any questions or share any problems. As Miss Darby has referred to, we are going to, all of us, face at some point an issue or a problem. Friday tutorial is the time to share those with your teacher. That's all I've got to say. I want to say Happy New Year, happy home learning. Remember, we are in this together. We are Team Ipsley. You are the most wonderful people. Happy New Year.